man. We didn't pick this one on our last podcast episode, but let's kick this off right now. The Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are playing. Um, it's a 7-7 game right now. I've been talking to a lot of Falcons fans. Well, a couple of Falcon fans I've been talking to, and you know it's the same outcome for the Falcons. Every week it's the same outcome for the Falcons. Nothing really changes. They want Raheem Morris gone. They want him out of town. And so, look, Tampa Bay right now, they are desperate. They're desperate. They're trying to, pull out and try to pull away from the Carolina Panthers. So, um, and without a shadow of a doubt, even if they had only won one game, which they had, obviously, Tampa Bay was going to win this game. There's no way Atlanta's going to win this game. I don't have any faith in Atlanta whatsoever. And I'm with the other Atlanta Falcons fans. They're going to lose. So I'm going with Tampa Bay in this one, man.
So I think as we're talking right now, they're in the second quarter, and it's
Second
tied
quarter.
7-7. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I'm not changing. I'm not changing. Atlanta's gonna pull this one out. And keep find a way, man. Is gonna find a way.
Find a way.
Find a way, man. That's Raheem Morris. Find a way, man. He's gonna find
Yeah.
a way, and they're gonna get one. They're gonna get something. So this gonna be it.
All right. All right.
It's gonna be it.
You sticking
I
strong.
haven't
Like,
even
yeah.
looked. I haven't even looked at any stats yet. We don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know who scored what.
Yeah.
We just see the score, right?
Right. Right.
So, but I wanna. I'll stick with the Falcons.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
Noted, man. Noted.
noted.
All right. Um, Cleveland Browns. Shador is going to continue to get the start.
Hmm.
Traveling to Chicago to play the Bears. This one is going to be fun. I think is going to be a good game because of Cleveland's defense and Shador kind of moving the ball a little bit, moving around. But then you got Ben Johnson. They lost to Green Bay, so they want to get back on track. And I think they will definitely get back on track. Like, it's not going to be a blowout. I think this is actually going to be a good back and forth kind of game. But I still think Chicago is going to work some magic at the end of the game, and they're going to win it. So I'm going with Chicago in this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna double up on that one as well, and pick the Bears. Bears at home as well. Um, Caleb is still he's becoming a little bit more inconsistent again, and I'm not just talking about the last minute interception with Green Bay in the last game. That aside, I'm just looking at the body of work so far for the past 3-4 games. They were doing enough to win.
Yeah,
Uh, in spite of the passing game being inept. The run game is stout, but this Browns defense is pretty formidable.
mm.
Uh, I'm gonna switch it up. Take that back. I'm gonna pick the Browns in the upset
Okay.
because yeah, I think this could be a period of time where they start to kind of reel a little bit. The Bears
Yeah,
coming off of that upset, don't know how they're gonna bounce back from that. I know Ben is a heck of a coach, but the weather's starting to get more inclement, right? It's going to be a little cold. The field's going to be slicker. They're not going to be able to, the passing game is already as bad as it is. Shador looks better passing the ball in cold weather than Caleb Williams right now.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I think they can make enough plays on offense. They being the Bears, and I believe the Bears defense is better to stop. They can stop the run.
Yeah.
They're more put together to be able to stop the run than the Bears are, I think, to stop the Browns right now. And yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna
That's
go with the
that's
Browns.
that's
Yeah,
interesting. Hey, that's an
yeah.
interesting take on that one.
I don't know and I'm trying to make it make sense. And I know I'm kind of talking in circles here, and I'm trying to stop myself from doing it. But I think I just have a feeling
Yeah.
that the Browns are gonna, in spite of Stefanski too, because we all know right now. I think
Uh,
there's a mess going on in that
y-
back in that front office,
yeah. Yeah.
behind closed doors. Stefanski, I think he's losing a little bit of the trust from the team,
Hmm.
but it's just something that I'm seeing with Shador and how that team is kind of rallying around him, how that
Yeah.
fan base is rallying around him. that defense is still, like I said, a great defense. I
Hmm.
think they could sneak in an upset in this one.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. I think he's gonna have a good game. I just can't pick them to win right now.
Yeah, I got you.
Uh, all right. Okay. So we got the 6-7 Baltimore Ravens traveling to the 4-9 Cincinnati Bengals. In this one, Lamar, they're off. They're just off. The whole team is off. They're just not not clicking on all cylinders. Something's going on there, behind the scenes that I do not know what it is. Like we had talked about on previous, podcasts, Lamar could be hurt, and they're not saying anything, obviously, but it doesn't look right. And I think Joe Burrow coming back, he got his receivers. Offense has been looking good. I mean, they put up a lot of points last week, although, they got shut out kind of in the second half, and let the Bills come back on them. But I think their offense is good enough to definitely, especially with Lamar struggling like this. Yeah, I think the Bengals are going to take this one.
I think I'm going to go with the Ravens because they're at a point where they're desperate. They have something to play for. Um, and I think mostly because of what happened just this past press conference with Joe Burrow. I don't know if you saw
Hmm.
it, but
No, I didn't see it.
yeah, he alluded to football not being fun anymore, which
Ooh,
was, yeah, it was a big
that's
take. A
interesting.
lot, and people are trying to read between the lines of what he's talking about. And I think he just had a birthday 2 days ago, so maybe it was
Yeah,
some point of reflection that he was having.
yeah, yeah,
Dealing with the injuries, dealing with the that organization is not
yeah,
good,
yeah.
and he really looked a little bit downtrodden, sullen,
Mm,
like not really wanting to be there at that point in time at the
mm,
press conference, but vulnerable and transparent.
yeah.
And yeah, he said, something to the fact that, he if he's going to do this, he wants to have fun doing it. And right now, he's not having fun.
Hmm.
And then
That's
of course,
interesting.
when they cut to uh the spitter guy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase, he was he's I don't know. Joe Burrow looked like he's having fun to me. So he doesn't even look like he's connected to what's going on with Joe Burrow right now. Joe Burrow, I
Yeah,
think right now is in a point of reflection
yeah,
because he's now 29,
yeah.
and he is a guy where when he came in, he says, his window is his career. Every
Mm-hmm.
year he feels like he should have a chance to win.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's now come to that Carson Palmer realization because Carson Palmer came to this point when he was with the Bengals as well, where he realized this organization is not going to help me win any championships.
Can't win. Yeah,
You can't win
yeah.
with this organization, right? So
Mhm.
I think Joe Burrow is now getting to that point, and within the next year or two, I believe we're going to see a big shakeup. But that aside, with this game, I think it's going to cause a little bit of a distraction. And if when a quarterback feels like when he comes out and he says he doesn't have his heart in it,
Yeah.
I can't get behind that, for a pick, right? So I'm gonna go with Lamar Jackson and those guys. I think they're gonna be scrapping and clawing, scratching and clawing, trying to figure a way to win this game
Yeah.
and pull out the victory.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't hear that on Joe Burrow. I need to go check that out.
Mhm.
In this next game, this is a no-brainer for me. Uh, uh, the Cardinals travel to Texans to play Houston, and Houston's rolling right now, man. Houston is rolling. They look good. Defense is stout. I don't see Jacoby Brissett doing anything here. Again, he's been solid. He's been okay, but the Cardinals really don't have anything, to really make this thing go. So yeah, this one is the easy one for me. I think the Texans keep rolling, and they roll through the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, this is an easy one for me too. I'm gonna pick the Texans, and not because Jacoby Brissett isn't doing anything. It's because it's the counter to that he's doing everything.
Mhm.
He's the only one doing,
He's the only one.
he's really the only one doing
Yeah,
anything. And
yeah,
we know his ceiling is limited in terms of his capabilities and what he can do on the field. Not to diminish what he's doing. He's a pretty good quarterback, but we're not putting him up there with the upper echelon QBs.
Right.
But when he's your best player, bar none,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah. 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 You're doomed. All right. Keep rolling with this. You got the New York Jets traveling to Jacksonville to play the Jaguars. And again, this one, I want to see what you're gonna say, but yeah, I'm going with the I think is the sure bet on this one. I'm going with the Jaguars. I think they're gonna keep rolling. They're playing the Jets. The Jets put up fights early. But at the end of the game, they kind of fade out. Something happens, and they, although they've won a couple games here recently, but I think the Jaguars are just, they kind of on a little mini mission. So I don't know where it's not going to go far, but they're on a mini mission with the teams that they're playing. So yeah, I'm going to stick with Jacksonville in this one.
If the Jets had any semblance of competency at the quarterback position, I would have picked them in this. Any semblance of competency, I would have picked them, but they don't. So by default, I'm going to pick the Jaguars.
I got you. I got you
Yeah,
by default.
by
Oh
default.
man, yeah, yeah. All right. You got the Chargers, man. The Chargers, coming off big win against the Eagles. They're 9-4. They're gonna be going into Arrowhead to play the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hmm.
The old inept Kansas City Chiefs, by the way. But you also have Justin Herbert with one hand. Didn't stop him on Sunday.
Right.
So you know what? With that, and Justin Herbert being my guy for this year, 2025. Um, I can't pick them in this game. I think the Chiefs are going to win this game. Regardless of how the Chiefs look, they are not quite dead yet. I
Hmm.
mean that string is thin now. That string is
Hmm.
thin. It's very thin, but they are not quite dead
Not
yet.
yet.
So yeah, I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs on this. As long as they don't pass the ball to Travis Kelsey, yeah, I'm going with Kansas City Chiefs.
I think you have a team in the LA Chargers where they have a rare opportunity to put the nail in the coffin of a team that has been, I mean, just putting it to them year after year after year for the past 10 years, it seems like.
Yeah,
And with a coach like Harbaugh, I think he's going to relish the opportunity to do that. So I'm going to go with the Chargers, especially after the showing that they put out last week. I think they got what it takes to be able to seal the deal in this game. The Chiefs, for the first time, are questioning themselves, and you can see it. Patrick Mahomes with his in his press conferences, they're not even talking to Kelsey. I don't think Kelsey's running away from the camera. He doesn't even want to talk to the media right
yeah,
now after
yeah,
what he's been doing out there on the field, which has been horrible, just
yeah,
horrible.
yeah.
Um, and so I think the Chargers are gonna. I think they're gonna be revved up to put these guys out. So I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
All right, all right. I like it. I like it. All right. Next game. Oh boy, this might be the game of the week. Actually, you got the
Hmm.
Buffalo Bills, 9-4, going to play the Patriots at
Patriots.
11
Yep.
and 2. So this is a big game for the Bills, and they've been kind of up and down. Josh Allen, down at the beginning of the game, come back last week against Cincinnati with all these touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, passing touchdowns. Josh Allen's doing it all over the field. Um, but they are not going to beat the Patriots, man. I know the Bills want to keep it
What?
rolling and they want to, narrow this gap with the Patriots, but the Patriots are just gonna keep rolling, man. I don't think the Bills can stop them right now. This is a division game, but the Bills to me, it's Josh Allen is everything, and
Hmm.
when you got one player that's everything, it's so difficult. And as he goes, the team goes obviously.
Yep.
So I'm going with the Patriots.
Going with the Patriots. Are the Patriots home?
Patriots are at home. Yes.
Patriots have had a soft schedule this season.
Yeah.
They haven't really
Exactly.
played much, but they have beaten the Bills already in Buffalo.
In both. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think Buffalo's gonna allow themselves to be swept. I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Oh, you flipped it. You flipped it. All right.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like.
gonna go with the
I like that.
Bills.
I like that. I like that. All right. Next one we got the Washington Commanders, 3-10. They
Hmm.
will be traveling to New York to play the Giants at 2-11. This is a division game. These division games always, we know Jaden Daniels is not going to be playing. He re-aggravated the elbow. I think Jackson Dart is going to be playing. And the Giants, with Jackson Dart in the game, the Giants always have a fighting chance, and they're playing against the Commanders. You got Zach Ertz just went out for the season, so he's done, and his career may be done, also. But with all of that, the Giants, even being at 2-11, I mean, Commanders are only one game ahead. I think the Giants are going to win this game. Jackson Dart's in the game. He's continually wanting to prove something to people, and he's jumping on the stage and showing what he could do. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Giants in this.
Mm, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Commanders.
Mm.
I liked what Mariota when he was playing. I liked what he was doing. I liked the tape and what he put out there when he had his starts. Samuels and Terry, Scary Terry,
Yeah,
they're gonna be playing. I'm gonna go with the Commanders on this.
Commanders.
Let me ask you something though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Zach Ertz,
Mm-hmm.
do you think did he win a Super Bowl with you guys?
Zach Winter. Yeah, he did.
He did with
Mm-hmm.
Foles,
Yeah, with
right?
Folds. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you think he's done enough to warrant retiring an Eagle?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And without a shadow of a doubt, I
Hmm.
know he's gonna retire an Eagle.
Okay.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. That's his home. This dude, even though he's playing for, he played for the Cardinals and then
Hmm.
playing for the Commanders now, but yeah, he bleeds green through and through. So yeah,
Okay.
I would definitely want him to come and retire an Eagle. He's one of the all
The
time
fan base,
great.
the fan
Yeah, they
bases,
love him.
they
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 love
support
him,
him. Okay.
and he loved the Eagles. So yeah, he definitely would retire
Okay.
Eagle. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah. All right. Speaking of the Eagles will be hosting the Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders. I keep calling these dudes Oakland, Las Vegas Raiders. They'll be coming into town.
Hmm.
So 2-11. The Eagles are desperate. Three game losing streak. And the Las Vegas Raiders, hey, look, they gotta getting their offense together, getting things together a little
Hmm.
bit. Eagles been struggling, Jalen Hurts struggling. AJ Brown is eating, so they doing their thing. Um, I had some time to reflect over the past couple days after this loss. Had some time to reflect.
I was waiting for this.
Yeah, I had to reflect on this, and really put things into perspective,
All right.
right? And I did, I did some soul searching, and I realized, you know, Eagles fans are spoiled, man. Eagles fans are spoiled. We a little spoiled, we a
Okay.
little spoiled because we 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 win, right? And you just won the Super Bowl last year, right?
Hmm.
And your team is going through, you don't see other fan bases because their team is struggling, especially if they won the Super Bowl before. You don't see other fan bases throwing their quarterback to the wolves and throwing them away and dissing the team and doing all this. Yeah, I mean, and the team is still winning. Yeah, they on a low 3 game skid. So I had some reflection time to really think about this and say, am I really am I one of those spoiled brats? And I think I was being a spoiled brat, man. I was taking them for granted. I was like, come on, man, you just won the Super Bowl. Give
Right.
give them some grace. So
Right.
with all of that being said, um, you know, obviously I gotta go with my birds, man. I gotta go
Of
with my
course.
birds.
Of course. Of
I've been
course.
I was too spoiled. I was being a
But
brat. So I'm gonna pick the Eagles in this one, and
okay.
this the straw now. This the straw. There's always a caveat. There's always something. But regardless, I always got to go with my birds. I think they're gonna get themselves right, get back on track somewhat. With the Raiders, I still don't think this is going to be a blowout. It should be a blowout, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think this is going to be too close for comfort, too close for comfort. But I think the Eagles squeak it out and they win. So yeah, I'm going with my birds, man.
It's not going to be close links. Come on, man. This is not even going to be a contest. Based
It's
off of what the Raiders have been doing the past couple of weeks, um, guess who's starting for the Raiders this week?
I, I saw Kenny Pickett. I saw it today.
Kenny Pickett, right?
Kenny
So
Pickett. Yeah, yeah.
come on, man. Come on.
Kenny got
You
something to
kidding me?
prove, man.
You get
Kenny got something to prove.
what? That y'all was right? That Pittsburgh was right? That's what he got to prove. Come on, get out of here,
Yeah.
man. There's no way. There's no
I,
way. So yeah,
um,
I'm picking the Eagles. This should be a pretty comfortable win. I'm not going to say y'all going to go and blow them out, which I would not be surprised if that happens, not in the least. But you guys should be able to control this game from start to finish and win it. But I did hear someone say, going back to the whole Jalen Hurts thing and Eagle fans being spoiled, this guy was not an Eagles fan.
yeah.
But no, they were talking about the radio stations. They're starting to now question whether they have a quarterback problem. But your boy, I mean, you said it yourself. You guys got the next Tom Brady on the bench, right? This was from your own mouth. You said this.
Oh my. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
said this. Y'all got
Yeah, they
Tanner
did.
McKee, Tanner
Tyler McKee.
McKee,
Yeah.
the next Tom Brady, and I'm starting to hear whispers of, hey, let's see what this guy looks like.
Yeah, no, yeah, we can't put
No,
him out there. We can't
all
trot him
right.
out there, man. That
I
that would
mean,
be
why
detrimental to
the next
that would,
Tom Brady links? The next Tom Brady. Come on
yeah, no, we can't let him bring his Tom Brady this out right now. We can't let him bring that.
now.
We can't let him reveal that, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
it'll save the season. But anyway, no, I think you guys should win this game. It shouldn't be a contest, and yeah, yeah,
yeah,
this ain't even nothing to talk about.
yeah. I got you. Got you. All right. This is another good game, man. This is starting the 4 o'clock slots. You got the Green Bay Packers 9-3-1, going to Mile High to play the Broncos.
It's gonna be a
This is
tough one.
11-2. This is a really good game. This is going to be a statement game for the Packers if they could win this
Hmm.
game.
Hmm.
This is going to be huge. This could really help the Packers determine if they are for real. I know they got a lot of pieces that are back. Jordan Love's looking good. And then on the other flip side, you got Bo Nix, managing the game, doing his thing. Their defense is handling everything. They're winning these games, the close games, and they're rolling at 11-2. They're on a big time streak, and they're at home with the Packers. I was thinking about this one, and Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos are going to keep rolling. They're going to be 12-2. I don't think Jordan Love is. I don't think he's ready for this kind of defense. And I think being up there in the mountains, mile high. Yeah, I think they're at home. They're ready for this. They're ready for this. They're gonna show what time it is. Bo Nix is not gonna blow anything away. It's just gonna be average, regular Bo Nix, right? And
Keep
then
it
just let
steady.
the keep it steady. Let the defense do their thing, and I think they're gonna shut down Jordan Love and the guys. I know they've been flying high for a couple weeks here, looking pretty good. But yeah, I think they're gonna get shut down. So I'm going with Denver.
Yeah, I've been watching some of the pundits talk about this one, and everyone is really hyping up the Denver Broncos defense, and they should. I think they lead the league in sacks by a lot. And that defensive backfield is tenacious, to say the least. So I think they got the reigning defensive player of the year back there with uh I can't remember his name,
Benito?
Junior. But
Oh no, no,
what's that?
no. I thought you was talking about Benito from
No, not Benito. It's I can't. I'm losing sleep, so I can't
yeah,
think of
yeah,
his
yeah,
name right now.
yeah, yeah.
But I the defense is getting talked about and getting hyped up, and again, they deserve all of the hype and everything, all the accolades and everything that everyone's saying about them. But for whatever reason, everybody's sleeping on the Packers offense, and they're sleeping on LaFleur's ability to scheme something up for this defense. And we're forgetting the fact that the offense up until now has been riddled with injuries, especially in the wide receiver section. Now you got Reed back, you got Watson back. Watson is just lighting it up.
Yes.
And we've seen, right, an elevation in Jordan Love's play because of it. I think the Packers are going to go in there and win this game.
Mm.
Right. I think LaFleur is going to be able to devise a plan to be able to attack that defense. I don't know how, but the Packers are balanced enough between the run with Jacobs and passing with Love and his weapons to be able to definitely score on these guys and eke out a win. It's going to be
Mm.
pretty close.
Yeah.
And then on top of all of that, no one's talking about the Packers defense. Packers defense is pretty good too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm questioning what Bo Nix is gonna be able to do against Micah Parsons and those guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Packers on this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Packers
Yeah.
got the better quarterback. I'm gonna go with the Packers.
Yeah, this is definitely a good game.
Mhm.
But this next one is also a player a game of the week. This your Rams hosting the Lions. This is a this is a good game right here, man. The Lions are desperate. They are clawing and fighting, man. They are
Mhm.
scratching, clawing, fighting, trying to stay in this thing. They're trying to stay alongside with Green Bay, and they are just oh man, they're scrappy, really
Mhm.
scrappy. You got your Rams, 10-3. You guys, the previous week, you guys didn't play your A game the week before, 2 weeks ago. You didn't play
Mhm.
your A game and let one slip through the cracks. But
Mhm.
then, Sean McVay came back and kind of righted the ship. And so this could potentially be a trap game again for the Rams. But I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you guys, especially with Jared Goff being over there, you guys know this guy and you know what
Yeah.
rattles him, and and Sean McVay is gonna. Oh, everybody's ready. Everybody's ready. It doesn't matter how long. I think how long he's been away or whatever. Whenever y'all play Jared Goff, y'all got something for him. And if it's anything with him putting the ball in his hand and trying to get it out, if Knuckles and Sonic don't do nothing, the game is absolutely over. But yeah, I'm
Mhm.
going with your Rams on this one, man. I don't have any trust in Jared Goff, especially with you guys' defense. I think you guys are gonna. I mean, the DN's eyes are gonna open up wide, and they coming after Jared Goff. So yeah, I'm going with you guys on this.
Yeah. Of course I'm going with the Rams on this one. Um, this is not going to be. We're not sleeping on this game whatsoever. I think this is one of those games that was circled before at the beginning of the season. We were looking forward to this game. Every time we play these guys, past couple of seasons, it's been close, it's been tight, and they've been getting the better of us. And then we know the storyline between not just Goff, but even like Stafford. He going back to play his old
Yeah,
team,
yeah,
right? He built a legacy there. Um, I'm concerned with their running game with Montgomery and Gibbs. That's a major concern for me. Goff is playing at like he's extremely efficient. Like he's probably the most efficient quarterback in the league right now, completion percentage, getting the ball to his weapons, getting the ball out quick, avoiding the sacks. Like he's playing really, really good ball. But I expect the Rams to win this one. I expect McVay to get the guys ready, get them prepped. But more importantly, I'm expecting the defense to be able to stop that run defense and put the ball in Goff's hand and make him be the focal point for them to win the game.
Mhm.
And even with that, not to say that Goff isn't capable, he's highly capable with this offense and with this team. I just think that gives us a better chance of winning. We got to stop Gibbs, man.
Yeah.
We got to stop Gibbs. We do that, we win, and I think we have the personnel to be able to accomplish that. So I'm going
Yep.
to go with us.
Yep. All right. We got the 7-6 Carolina Panthers going to New Orleans to play the Saints. I know the Saints and Tyler Shuck. They Tyler did it all, man. He was 100% last week and pulled out and got them their third win of the season. Um, but the Carolina Panthers have a mission. They're on a mission right now. They are, trying to win this division, this NFC South division,
Hmm.
and I think they're going to continue rolling, going to New Orleans. So yeah, I think the Panthers got this. Tyler Shook had a good game last week. I think
Yeah,
but yeah, it's not going to happen 2 weeks in a row. I'm going with the Panthers.
Panthers is that's the Panthers are one of those teams that we talk about being helter skelter, right? They're hot and cold. They can
Yep.
come out, beat a good team, and then just stink it up against a team that they should win against. But I think these guys they had screwed on right. They're coming off of a bye, so Canales he's going to get have these guys ready. I'm going to go with the Panthers to win this one, and I don't think it's going to be close.
Mm, yeah. Yeah. For sure. Bless you.
Yeah.
All right. This next game. You got the Indianapolis Colts, who are sliding fast. A desperate move to pick up uh,
Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers. Yes.
Yeah.
Boy, and the Seahawks, man, the Seahawks, and they are going to Seattle to play Seattle. Yeah. I don't have any. Even with Jonathan Taylor, I know Jonathan Taylor hadn't done anything in the last couple of weeks. Even if he has a big game, let's say he does have a big game, but it's going to be difficult against the Seahawks defense. Seahawks know how to scheme up, and the defense has been really, really solid. Yeah, yeah. I'm going with the Seahawks, man. At home, it's tough to win
Seahawks.
up there.
Look, Seahawks defense is right up there with the Broncos. You're bringing in a guy 44, and Links. It's not even the age,
Right.
right? I'm not even that concerned. I'm less concerned about the age. I'm more concerned about the fact that he hasn't played football in almost 5 years.
Yeah.
We all know, and those of us like not no, but you could imagine the amount of you have to build up a callus to getting hit,
Yeah.
right? And that takes time. You got to go through the training camp, you got to go through the season, you got to be able to, and then year after year, you have to build up this resistance to the impact, right? To the tackling, to the contortion that your body has to make, and after you've been jumped on and piled on, and you're being tossed this and that way, like he hasn't had none of that,
No.
and he's 44. And you want this guy to come in, and they're saying that this guy, the way that they're preparing this week, they're expecting him to start.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, man.
Oh
Come
boy.
on. I don't know what happened to Riley Leonard. Like I know he's dealing with a knee injury or something to that effect, but
Yeah.
and I understand he's a rookie, but there's no way, man. There's no
No.
way you could expect me to believe that a guy who hadn't played in that long, I don't care what his resume looked like, he's not Tom Brady, okay?
No.
But he's going to just come in and start over someone that has been on the roster, been in the meeting rooms, been in the practices, played in a couple of games, and just come on. No, I just can't believe it. It doesn't make any sense, and I think it's egregious
Yeah.
um, for the Colts to even put Rivers in this type of situation to put himself in harm's way. Like I don't. I think this has the possibility of going really bad
Yeah.
if he does play. That
Yeah.
being said, of course, I'm picking the Seahawks. There's that deep and against this defense,
The defense. Yeah. 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 That's
I
crazy.
I could see if you were playing the Cardinals,
Yeah. Right.
right?
Yeah.
I could see if you were playing the Raiders.
Yeah.
I could see if you were playing, a team that just they don't have their stuff together. But you going against top two defense in the league. Come on, no,
Yeah.
there's no way. So, and what I also want to understand, and I think this is the ultimate form of disrespect, and no one's talking about it. If they have, I haven't heard it.
Yeah.
But Philip Rivers is wearing his old number 17.
Yes, he is. Yes. Yeah.
That Daniel Jones' number
That's Daniel Jones.
is 17.
Oh shoot.
How that happen?
He said, "Give me this number, man."
How that happen in the middle of the season?
Wow. Yeah, that is true. That is
I
true.
I get you on IR, I get, but how that happen?
I didn't even think about that one. Wow.
Nobody like that don't
Wow.
that's disrespectful to me.
Yeah. Wow, man. I didn't even see that. Yeah, that's
You
true.
ain't using this. You ain't using this. You out, right? Give
Yeah.
me give me
Give me
give me this number.
Let me brush this off. Wow.
Wow.
Man.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's interesting right there. That's a good point. That is disrespect, man.
I
Straight
don't
up.
understand how that is even because there are procedures that you have to go through in order for someone's number to be swapped,
Right.
changed, right? But you know what? I think the wide receiver Downs, he was
Yeah.
wearing number one, and then when Sauce Gardner came, he gave him his number.
He gave him that. Okay.
So I guess I don't know. I
Yeah.
guess they're more lax now in doing that stuff. But still, I'm the
Yeah.
starting quarterback. I don't care if my leg is shattered. You don't taking my number. My name.
No.
I still on the rock. Nobody.
Right,
No.
right, right.
No. No. That
Yeah.
ain't happening.
Wow. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right.
All this work I done do for you this season.
I know, right?
Come on, man.
Hey, what
Anyway,
have you done for me lately, man?
yeah, yeah.
1 week, man. Yeah. So you got the Tennessee Titans 2-11. Just picked up a win last week against the 49ers, 9-4, and the 49ers are at home. Yeah, I'm easy one for me. I'm going with the 49ers. I think the 49ers are, they're keeping pace. And they're doing their thing in
Mhm.
you guys' division. Even them being banged up or whatever, Purdy's back, so they're going to continue moving along. The defense is playing well, like I stated.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm going with the 49ers.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think future Atlanta Falcons head coach Robert Saleh, he's gonna have that team really coached up and ready. That defense. So yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a close game. 49ers gonna win it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. All right, so let's jump on to Sunday night. This actually should have been the Monday night, but anyway, Sunday night game. Minnesota Vikings 5-8 travel to Big D to play the Cowboys 6-6. The Cowboys are gaining on the Eagles. I think they're a game and a half out of
Mhm.
making the playoffs. So they are looking to do their part. They're looking to do
Mhm.
their part and win, and just waiting for the Eagles to keep stumbling. So they're gonna do their part. They're gonna be at home, and they always play well at home. They're a great team at home. Um, I I think I don't. Yeah. Well, yes. CD Lamb did practice today,
Yeah,
so
he
it
did.
looks like he's gonna be in the game. So they'll have both receivers back, and they're at home. Yeah. So I'm going with the Vikings. I'm definitely going with
Really?
the Vikings in this game. Yeah, I think the Vikings are.
Did
I
this
think
is there some bias in this
no
decision?
bias.
No.
I actually think based on with the defense that I see, that I saw last week from the Vikings, and I know they always bring a good. They my man, what's his name again? Defensive coordinator, for the Vikings. Um,
Brian Flores.
Brian Flores is going to
Yeah.
have something ready for Dak. He knows, he's not gonna have Dak comfortable sitting in that pocket. And they're gonna try and scheme up something for those receivers to get them off the mark. So
Hmm.
yeah, I think JJ McCarthy is gonna do just enough. But the defense is really what's going to carry them, and they're going to create some turnovers and create some havoc. And I think they're going to come into town and they're going to take this one. No bias, nothing like that. I know Dallas has been playing well, but I think Flores has something schemed up for them, and this is going to be a good game. So yeah, but Sunday night game, I'm definitely going with the Vikings on this one. I think they got it.
Wow, I wasn't expecting you to say that, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I think Cowboys are gonna win this. Um, I had picked them to win last week. They've been playing good. Four out of the last five games. I think they're gonna pick it back up. McCarthy played better against the Commanders. I don't think he's gonna play well enough to beat the Cowboys. He still has a ways to go. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go with Dallas in this one.
Okay, all right,
Yeah. I
all
like
right.
Flores because I've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
I've
yeah,
been talking about Flores all season.
yeah.
It's just not going to be enough.
And not enough. I got you.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. So Monday night game is the Dolphins at the Steelers. Yeah, that's what
Hold
I'm
on,
saying.
hold on, hold on. Wait a
Yeah,
minute. Wait a
yeah,
minute.
yeah.
So you got the Rams playing the
Yes,
Lions,
yes, yes. You
right?
got you got you got Denver playing the Packers.
Packers. You got
Yeah.
the Bills playing the Patriots,
Yes.
and
Yes.
this the Monday night game.
The Monday night game. This is the Monday night game, man. Dolphins Steelers. Wow.
I mean, this is the time of the year when they start flexing games out in and
I
out, right?
know. Yeah, I don't know what they thinking. I don't know what the deal is with this.
Wow.
So yeah, yeah, it's definitely piss poor on this one. Dolphins 6-7. They've been winning, a couple of their last games. Steelers just won. They had to win, so they had to play well. They're not giving up on Tomlin, even though a lot of people want Tomlin to be
No,
fired.
no,
They're not
they're
giving up on
crazy.
him. I know Aaron Rodgers wants to win and continue to win. Um, but I think the Dolphins are going to win this game. I think the Dolphins are gonna. I think the Dolphins are really going to pull this one out. So I'm going with the Dolphins, man.
I gotta pick the Dolphins too.
Steelers
HN
at
is
home though.
in, huh?
Steelers are at home.
It don't matter, right? And here's why. HN, even though HN is nicked up, he's
Yeah,
nicked up, but
yeah,
he's gonna play.
yeah.
And the report just came out today that TJ Watt was hospitalized
That is true. Yes, I saw that. Yeah.
and he will not be playing.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he had a punctured lung
So, yeah.
somehow,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
I
So
don't know
he's
how
not
that
playing.
happened. I don't know.
Nobody knows, but I
Yeah.
think it's something where we're gonna see some kind of crazy story come out
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
The last time something like this happened was Tyrod Taylor when he was the quarterback for the Chargers. This was Justin Herbert's rookie season,
Yeah.
and they was injecting him with a painkiller
Yeah.
in his rib, and the needle went a little bit too far in, and it punctured a lung,
Oh.
and he was done for like 4 weeks. They had to put him on IR for like four
Wow.
weeks.
Wow.
So I
Yeah.
mean, that's your lung, man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't just
No man.
you
Wow.
can't just come back from that the next day. So That's a lot. Anytime I heard about a punctured lung, football
Yeah.
related, and people not talking about what happened, and it wasn't a football, like a football injury,
Right. Right. Right.
it was
Yeah.
something similar to that. So,
Mm-hmm. That makes
but yeah,
sense.
I'm gonna pick the Dolphins for this one.
Yeah. 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 Well, this is a good week. We got some nice staple games
Mhm.
going on this week. Just a real update before we wrap up. The Falcons are up 14-13. Let me see if the
See,
Buccaneers had just scored. No, it looks like. Well, let's see. Let's see. Let me look at this here real quick. Kickoff, passing complete. Yard. Baker Mayfield. Um,
they got
uh,
the ball, I believe.
okay.
No, no, it's halftime. It's halftime.
It's halftime now. Okay,
It's
so
halftime. Yeah.
yeah, so 14-13, the Falcons are up, but that don't mean anything. Uh, that don't mean
Don't.
anything.
So the
So
last
yeah,
time when they was tied with the opponent,
yeah,
and
yeah,
with that second half, how that yielded out. So,
exactly,
but
exactly.
come on, rise up,
Right. So,
rise up, man.
yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. This will be another
All right,
chuckle for tonight.
all
Yeah.
right,
All right, man.
all right, man.